All right, all right. Welcome back to another episode. If you're new to the channel, my name's Christian Clay. Alongside me is Mr. Corey Hamilton, the Wesley Chapel King himself. Corey, how are you?
I'm doing good, man. It's my birthday, so I couldn't feel better.
Oh, happy birthday to you. Hey, look, for your birthday, could we show the folks some large lots that are, I don't know, 18 minutes away from downtown Tampa?
What a better present to give than beautiful 1 acre lots with close proximity to Tampa area.
Listen, you can't find if you can paint the dream for people that are wanting to be near Tampa, right? Everybody's dream, right? And of course, we dream a little wild. They'd be like, okay, I want to live near downtown. I'd love to have a few acres of land. I don't want to see any neighbors. Oh, by the way, I want it to be new. Um, I want the Wesley Chapel King to help me out. And it's very tough to find because you go 18 minutes north, you go 18 minutes south, and you're kind of getting into the weeds there as far as like already new construction happening. But talk to us, man. Where are we at today?
Yes, so we're in Thonotosassa, which is a division of Hillsborough County over here, just about 20 minutes from the USF campus, about 20 minutes from Busch Gardens, 25 minutes to downtown or the Brandon Town Center, 30 minutes to the airport. So the proximity of this community is something I think a lot of our clients that are watching are going to like. And in addition to that, like you said, with 1 acre lots, new construction home, the builder that we're looking at today so it does some really nice high end finishes as well. So it does kind of complete that perfect picture of what style of home, the location, and what your lot would look like when you're moving to the area.
Dude, okay, I'm noticing some nice things like paver driveways, obviously the acre lots here. So I'm interested. We're gonna take a look at a home, people. So relax. It's not just gonna be drone shots here, but we want to give you a visual of the community. We want to talk about the numbers, which Corey's gonna hit on some of these fees and what you can expect inside of the community. And then
Mm-hmm.
everybody's gonna pour them a glass of wine because hopefully you're watching this at like 5 or 6 p.m. and you're gonna relax and you're gonna say, "Babe, sit down. We're gonna be moving to Tampa soon, and these guys are gonna be helping us out." But talk to us about the numbers.
Of course. So over here in this community, it's called Heritage Estates. It's only going to be about 75 homes, which they only have a few left to offer. They're all going to be fully customized homes from the builder. So no spec or inventory homes. You are going to be the one deciding what your interior and exterior looks like in these homes. As you can see, they do the nice paper driveways all the way out to the apron of the home. They got to have no CDD fees in this community. None at all. There's no
I
amenities.
forgot. I forgot.
There's
In our
no
painting our
fees.
perfect picture, I forgot to tell you. Can I get no CDD, no HOA? I don't know about the HOA thing, but yeah, no CDD for sure. All right, proceed.
Well, like you said, HOA is only $1,000 a month. So we're gonna kind of be bouncing back and
A
forth.
thousand a
So if
month.
you, or I'm sorry, 1,000 a year, a thousand a year,
It's his birthday. He's been
one
getting big
thousand.
checks.
It's my birthday. I guess that's it, man. So 1,000 a year for that HOA fee for Heritage Estates. We are going to be kind of bouncing back and forth between here and Graceland Estates, which is the other community just around the corner from the same builder. That's where the model home is for this community. So they kind of work together. But Graceland Estates is going to have a phase three and a phase four coming forward. So there might be a little more opportunity to get into one of those as opposed to hopping on the last couple of lots that we're just coming up on right now. So $1,000 a year for that HOA fee for Heritage Estates. It's going to only be 1,200 for Graceland Estates for the year as well. You're
Twelve
going to
hundred
be
bucks
looking
a
at
month.
homes between you're going to be looking at homes between 2,100 and 3,700 square feet, four to up to seven bedrooms, two bathrooms, all the way up to five and a half bathrooms. So there's a real wide range of the home that you can build within these communities. Schools in the area: Bailey Elementary, Jennings Middle, and Strawberry Crest High School. They're going to be rated C, B, and A. So there's kind of a range in there. All the schools in the area are improving with the growth coming from
Sure.
all around the country right now. But the high school is an A-rated school. Like we said, 75 lots here. Graceland is going to have 31 lots in their phase three, and then they're going to have 60 to 70 in their phase four. So there's still a ton of opportunity to come forward with this builder. And as you can see in the background here, some amazing lots in a nice quiet part of Tampa, which is what he said, it's not directly downtown. The Nonosasso, which a lot of people are not going to be familiar with
Dude,
the
look at
area,
this. 18 minutes to downtown. Possible, but you catch it at the right time of day. I mean, it's probably a little more than 35, but that's not far from
absolutely.
downtown if we're talking about acre lots.
Absolutely. This is more an original area, original community. So you will see some older homes, some smaller homes. You will also see some big grand estates as well. But the fact that there's this bunch of land out here and that this builder is offering you these huge plots for you to build on, I think is a great opportunity because what do we always get from people? We want to have some land. We don't want to be on top of our neighbors.
Yeah,
This
I
is
want
going
to
to be
live in
the community for
Florida.
you.
I want to live on a mountain in Florida on the beach. This it's not
That's
you,
exactly.
people. It's I'm just joking. I'm just kidding.
Yes, yes, but actually, to paint a perfect picture, this is one of those communities. You
Absolutely.
can see that it's this one is a little more in the rough stages right now, heritage estates, because it is being built on right now. A bunch of dirt is torn up, but once you see the finished phase of Graceland, which is going to be upcoming in this video, it kind of gives you that real picture of what this is going to look like in the future. And these communities are absolutely beautiful. The potential with what you can do in the backyards of your home with pools, lanais, entertaining spaces, and then still have plenty of land for your dogs to run or your kids to play. You could have, almost a full-size football field back here if you really wanted to. But
I'm
this
even
is going to
seeing some
be,
like common space between the lots. So this looks like, I mean, it's probably like a
uh,
retention drainage area, but like it looks to be fairly flat. You could probably run through it. I mean, I'd play tackle football in there.
everything you see in the middle right there, that's all someone's backyard. That's not
Man,
common space. It's just not
sorry.
fenced in. So there's
Oh,
no
there we go.
there's no yeah, there's no green space. Yeah, as you can see from the fencing there, those are the backyards. So yes, if you fence those in, which a
Bruh.
lot of people have done, you have massive, massive backyards and privacy on these lots. It is truly something special that we have really not been able to show in many
Yeah.
of our other communities. A lot of
Yeah.
these homes are stacked 10 feet on top of each other, maybe 15 or 20 if you're on a bend or a pie shaped lot.
Sure.
These homes have 100 to 150 feet between them, massive backyards, and it's a really quiet, peaceful area too. If you're out here touring one of these homes, you'll notice that you can almost hear nothing when you're looking around and walking down the streets in here.
Well, I'm excited to get into a home tour. I'm pretty sure everybody else is as well. So
Let's
we've
do
seen
it.
the land. We know it's there. So let's see what the builder has to offer, and then we'll kind of give our input because we've done quite a bit of business with this builder here. So, you ready for it?
I'm ready for it. Let's show them. So the model
Let's
home that we're going
get
to be
into it. All right. What'd you
Oh,
say, birthday
jeez.
boy? What'd you say?
All right. So we're going to be looking at the Livorno model home. The base price of this home is going to be around $650,000. And that's going to be without your lot premiums or your upgrades. So you can kind of see what you're going to get into. I would say maybe adding on around $100,000 with those two, the upgrades and the lot premium. So I would say around 750, 800 at the high end would be a
Yeah,
realistic
but we'll
expectation
talk more
for
about
this
how they
lot.
can save some money, right?
Oh yeah, that's what we do. We find the savings in all of these communities and with these builders for sure. So this home can go around 3,100 square feet all the way up to almost 3,300 square feet. That's going to be depending on the bedrooms you add on, different spaces in the home that you can structurally change out. You'll see that they do some really,
Is this
really
a
nice
single story home?
finishes in the home. This is a single story home
It's
that's
my
above
birthday.
3,000 square feet. It's
It's my
yeah, it's a
birthday.
gift to you, man. It's your birthday. I bring gifts on my birthday. But yeah, so
Everybody
you'll see
knows
right
I
here in the
love the
front,
big ranch homes, baby, because we don't
all
have
the
to. You
square
see,
footage, one level.
I wish you guys could see these knees. They're a little ashy, but they don't climb upstairs too well. I'm a young man, but my knee, and we don't go upstairs. But yeah, no, I'm excited to actually see this one. And obviously, we'll talk more about like the finishes and such. But what's the
Hmm.
square footage of this one? Do you know roughly?
Yeah, this one's gonna be around 3,288 square feet.
Let's go.
Yep, yep. So if anyone wants to send Christian a little gift on his birthday, send him some lotion for those ashy elephant knees.
Or
But
some keys to this home, people. Come on
or some
now. As
keys
much
to
love
this
as we
home,
give you
of course.
guys.
Yep. So this can be 4 or 5 bedrooms. You're going to have 3 bathrooms. All of the homes in these communities are going to be 3-car garage. Another great feature that I love that you can make the choice on in your customization is you can have that garage in the front of the home, or you can do a side entry garage.
What are
So
you
the
doing?
driveway comes
What
up
are
the.
you doing?
I would prefer side entry.
Side entry too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, same here.
I like it. Will, one, it's going to give you a little more driveway space, even though the driveways are huge on these lots. But also, the front of your home has, I think, more of a presence on the
Yeah.
exterior,
Instead
showing
of seeing
windows
that big old
and
garage door,
plants.
3 of them, you
Yeah,
actually get to see
yeah,
a wall and windows, which is pushed away. The profile's a little smaller.
So I've noticed when I was going through the community that most of them were the side entry, and I think that's probably something that they try to sell when you're in there. They're like, "Hey, these are the great benefits of having the side entry driveway." But my preference after learning about it a little more, I was like, I think I would go with that route too.
Yeah, yeah. So
You
this
do
is
get
a
a lot
little
of really nice
dining nook
standard
area.
features. Yeah,
Wet
absolutely.
bar. Oh, this the one.
Why
This the one.
This, this the one.
This
Right
the
when you
one.
come in too, you welcome, welcome to my home. Can I get you a
Hey,
glass of
if
wine
if
right away?
if you all have made it this far, and Corey's not, he's right about that. Like the wine, the little wet bar is so close to the front of the home, it's almost like welcome, come on in, right? Grab a cigar on the way in, meet you on the back porch. But if you made it this far
Hmm.
and you haven't hit the like button, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna find you. Hit the like button for us, baby. Let's go.
Yes. So this on a standard home, or with this, let's say the standard upgrade without upgrading it, would just be a closet.
Okay.
You can upgrade it to cabinetry and a wet bar, but you'll kind of see that throughout the home of where you can elevate the home in different ways through their design studio. Now, another thing I would say is that since they do have a ton of really high end standard options in the home, that's where we can provide a lot of value when you're going to your design studio by letting you know, hey, they're only going to give you a limited number of backsplashes in choices. So maybe that's something that you leave off. The builder does mark that up in price when they put in everything that you're choosing, so you can save a little money that way. And then we can get you with vendors that we know that do great work in homes and get you at a more affordable price, and you can get exactly what you want. There are definitely things in the home, pendant lighting, stuff like that, that the builder will offer you. Here are 10 different light options, but you can get the exact light option you want and really put that personal touch on a new construction home and not have to pay extra money for the builders to mark it up. So we kind of go through that process with our clients, like something like floors. You're going to want to make sure the builder does that. That's
Get
not
it
something
done.
you want to come in, tear up, put down. That's a huge project and it's going to be pretty expensive. But there's different ways that you can get around using the builder's options and things that we can get you with the right people to make it more affordable for you and to give you that perfect customization touch.
Yep, and that's our job to just enlighten you. Never ever do we
Yes.
say stop what you're doing, but it's more like, hey, did you know? I just want to give you this option that we can get this done for you. We can add this for you when you want to. And I know the endorphins are kicking and you're at the design studio and you're getting the home of your dreams, but you might not need that, those fixtures on your cabinets right now. That's going to add up with the pendant lighting and all the extra stuff too. So yeah, get the big things, get the structural things, get the cabinets, get the flooring, and then everything else, we got you on the back end.
Things add up quick in that design studio. They throw a lot of shiny things in your face, and things can add up real quick. And at the end of it, you might be over budget. So we can definitely navigate those things. And there's also personal touches you can put on your house within time. It doesn't have to be on the day you move in. You can take your time, recoup, have a year or two, or use something that you might not like carpet in the home. Wear the carpet out,
Yeah.
beat it up a little bit, and
Mm-hmm.
then after 2 years, you can get changed. This home does have carpet in the bedrooms, but there is an option to do no carpet within this home, which I think
Yeah.
is
You just
a
kind of
lot of
extend it
preference
all the
here
way
in Florida.
through. It looked like you had some
Yeah,
company in there. You had to, good little catch
I
there. But
had
yeah,
I had a few friends walking through this day, but yeah, I love this great room here. Living
yeah.
room, dining room, kitchen,
Nice
big
open
open
concept.
space, tons of sliders. There's a huge lanai out back. And with that backyard, it's like you can't even see barely another house from the size of your 2 acres between you and your other neighbor's house.
So
Ton of opportunity to put in
here's
a
what I would
pool.
love to see right here. Here's what I would love to see. Okay. Obviously, we're working on a budget here, especially with the price points that we're at. But I would love to see like these fold away doors that just completely open the back area up. And it's almost like this extended living space out back. Now we're talking about $1.5 million, but just me, it's my birthday, right? I'm looking at the one right here. So I'm just sorry for saying that there, but it looks good.
You're 100% right. And that's something that this builder is offering a home at an affordable price point, even though it's going to say it's on the higher end.
Yeah.
They sell homes that are townhomes that are around $250,000. So for them to give these elevated finishes, 1 acre lots, and still make it affordable, I think is a great combination of what they're offering to our clients. With, like you said, with that backyard, we were just at a builder the other day, and they were telling us that to put in the pool for this luxury builder was going to be anywhere from $150,000 to $180,000. We got our clients with the pool company; they're going to do it for probably half the price.
There you go. There you go. Now, people that are coming down, whether you're relocating or whether you're buying and you're a local, while you're like, I always talk about like the endorphins are kicking, like while you're falling in love with the home and you're walking through it, I'm thinking about the other things. I'm thinking about homeowners insurance. I'm thinking about what kind of fence could you add inside of the community. I'm also thinking about, we were talking about vendors, like how much is it going to cost to maintain your land? Like we have vendors for that as well. So all of those things that you may not be currently thinking about, we like to make sure that our clients could rely on us to just kind of tie, but put the bow per se at the very end of the process to make sure it's seamless for you, because there's a lot of moving parts. You're scrambling to get somebody to mow the grass. Maybe you're throwing your husband out there and he needs to be, I don't know, doing some online work in the nook over there. I don't know.
No, you're right. And I think that's a huge part of our consultation when we're going through the planning process with our new clients that reach out to us. And we go over what we're going to do to get them into the home, how we're going to negotiate the terms of the agreement, get them to the closing table, but after they close, how we continue to work with them to get them their home into tip-top shape to exactly what they need, to having someone come mow their lawn weekly. Like we continue that service from the beginning to the end and then after when we're working with our people.
All right, let's I don't know, let's just kind of speak off the cuff here, which we have been, but how is, like, most people get into we're walking through this home, we're showing it, and then somebody goes under contract, right? But like, how stressful could the home buying process really be? I mean, because there's, especially out here, right? You're buying from the dirt, right? From the lot and building
Absolutely.
all the way up. How stressful could it be?
No, that's a very good point. Some of the clients we work with will be purchasing those spec or inventory homes that the builder is designing for you. And they could be under contract for 60 days, 90
Yeah,
days,
yeah.
sometimes even 30 days, Doing a dirt lot custom built home can be an 8 to 12-month process. And that's when it can get a little more stressful. So it's good to
Yeah.
have people that are working for you that can help guide you through that, take a lot of stress off your back, and be able to reach out to these lenders, sales reps, construction managers, design studios, all these different things that you're going to be getting hit with emails and calls for weeks and weeks and weeks.
And
And
attending the
hey,
walks. Attending the walks too. I mean, now you're building from the ground up. You have like two additional more walks than you would have on like an inventory home, right? And I could tell you
yep,
this, like the pre-drywall walk, I know a lot of people kind of buzz through that. Um, but there are things that go wrong during the pre-drywall walk, and it's less structural because they already get approved by the county. It's more so the placement of things. So for a builder like this, I always use this example here, like a Cat 6 drop is usually like an addition where you can put it, where you can plug into the internet of your wall, right? You can add it in different rooms. And so during the pre-drywall walk, we're wanting to make sure that they put it in the right freaking area. If you're getting pendant lights, we want to make sure that they wired for the pendant lights. And you'd be surprised during those walks, those construction managers with all their pieces of paper that they have and they're just fumbling them around, how much stuff they actually miss. And so that's why we go there, to make sure that those things are corrected.
absolutely. We just had someone we were working with that was building a home in the Maronda Lagoon. And another, like you said, another beneficial part to having us on your side is that we can do those walks for you. We can
Yeah.
attend those if you're out of state and you're working, or you just can't fly into town right now if you're across the country. We can attend those walks. We'll put you on FaceTime so you can pretty much be as in person as possible. And then we'll make sure that, like you said, the pendant lightings are in the right places, the outlets, the Cat 6, everything that you design the home to, we're going to make sure it's in the right place, it's up to par, everything looks good, and then you can take that takes a huge stress off your back too. But you can also be in person on the FaceTime walk, so you're pretty essentially there. But we're also there to make sure that things are in place and maybe point out some things that you might not have known or noticed if you were there yourself in person.
So I would say this, there's obviously a lot of information on this particular video here. There's a lot of experience on this video here. We do many more videos on these types of topics. So make sure you check those videos out. We really don't want to take too much away from this community and these homes that we're taking a look at here, because they are absolutely freaking gorgeous. And
Yeah.
once again, I think that they're well worth the value, especially with the amount of land that you are getting. So I do not want to take away from that. Make sure you check the channel and skim through if you want to learn a little more. Sometimes we get on the whiteboard and we talk about the things that builders do that you should look out for. Check all of those things out. Also, I'm going to encourage you to send us an email. It's right below Corey's, right below the birthday boy. Send him an email, team@morefla.com. Tell him happy birthday first and foremost. But yeah, let's get the ball rolling for you. I think that you would be impressed with our process and how thorough we are with listening to what it is that you want and really putting together that game plan for you. By the way,
Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
never charge the client, never charge the buyer one time. So if you can get all of this at no cost for you, like what?
Seems like a no-brainer, right? Like, why wouldn't
seems,
you use a couple of bald, light-skinned professionals to help you get through
maybe
this
it's because we're
process
bald.
and navigate the water?
Maybe it's because we're
That's it, man.
bald.
That's it, man.
Okay.
That's
Do
it.
you what else do you have for them, Corey? And don't give them too much information. We want them to check out like our info videos too.
Yeah.
And I know you're ready to just give them the info, but like, what else do you have for them?
I would say that we have many more communities that we have a lot of in-depth knowledge on. There might be some that you haven't heard of that aren't on your radar that we can, and that's the great part about having that planning session with our clients after they reach out to us, is that we get very in depth on what their criteria is. We give them some really good recommendations on comparable communities, areas, floor plans, builders that are kind of in what their needs are, and then we put together a well-devised plan to get them into that home. And like we said, we work for you from the beginning of the process, getting the home under contract, to the closing table, and then afterwards we continue to work for them by making sure that they're comfortable in their home, they can get all the customization they need.
Well said by the birthday boy, and he's not lying to you. So
Woo!
we'll catch you guys on an email. Send that over to us. If you're not subscribed to us, like, come on. If you haven't hit the like button, I'm going to reach through the screen and I'm going to give you a hug and tell you to please hit the like button for us. But yeah, we will catch you all on the next one.
All right, man.